Papa Squat! Coming at ya. Hey, everybody. Decided to do. This is actually another song off the list of things that people have recommended recently that sounded super interesting to me. And this is another Harry Mack one. This is Harry Mack with Marc Rebillet, I think it must be pronounced. Rebillet. Yes, it looks like it is the French pronunciation. But he is originally from Dallas, Texas, currently based out of New York City. He is known for improvising electronic songs, so I can see why he's working with Harry Mack. Improvising electronic songs featuring comical lyrics. Most likely they're probably just lyrics he's coming up with on the spot and it ends up being funny. That would be my guess because I don't know, maybe he is purposely trying to be silly. I would think you would have very little control over coming up with lyrics in the spur of the moment. Rebillet primarily distributes his work through YouTube videos and Twitch live streams in which he uses a loop station, keyboard, vocals, and percussion instruments to produce his songs in his apartment. He has released 3 solo albums. Three studio albums. Marc Rebillet is the first one, Europe, and Loop Daddy 3, and 2 extended play records, Loop Daddy and Loop Daddy 2. So there you go. This is the guy who is hosting Harry Mack for the show that we're going to watch. This is the complete session, I guess, but this was recommended to me because they apparently come up with an entire song, not just Harry Mack's usual thing of like getting some words and working them into a song. They come up with an entire song with I guess a beginning, middle, and end. This is why the song was recommended to me, and they said it was a really good song. So just wanted to throw that out up front. I've watched a very tiny little bit of it just to get the sound set correctly, and I advanced it to somewhere that it was louder. So I really don't know this other than they do some singing in it. So this is Move Your Body, full version from Marc Rebillet and Harry Mack. I like that. Oh, sorry. When I was looking at Marc Rebillet, he is known for the genres of electronic, experimental, rhythm and blues, funk, blue-eyed soul, comedy, and dance. So definitely picking up some of that, and I just wanted to mention that because the funk, soul, R&B is very much what this is feeling like. Kind of sounds a little Prince-like, actually. So what's actually super interesting here is we know what to expect from Harry Mack, right? Like he's gonna go off and it's gonna be amazing. But what's really interesting here is to see that this guy, Marc, is also making up this music. I didn't expect that. I thought he was going to be maybe playing something, but not like the entire soundscape, right? And like he'd have a backing beat or something. And I guess I was expecting something like the thing we watched with Harry Mack before, where he had a guy there with the piano, and that's what I thought it was going to be. But anyway, it's interesting to see this Marc Rebillet work because he is making up this entire song too. So not only are they improvising the song that they're working on, but they're improving with each other because they have to get into kind of a groove with where the lyrics are going, what the song is going to be like, any sort of announcement in the song, or I'm sorry, any sort of change in the music is going to have to be announced by one of the two involved unless they are so completely in sync it is invisible to us. So it's going to be interesting to watch this.
body now. Move your body now. Move your body now. Go ahead, move your body now. Go ahead, move your body now. We gon' work it out. We gon' work it out. Go ahead, move your body now. Go ahead, move your body now. Go ahead.
So you can already see kind of what I was talking about, where Mark had to look over earlier and be like, okay, like, go, you can go. The intro is over, and you could tell Harry was definitely waiting. They both understood that part of the song. There needed to be a little bit of an intro, and Harry usually takes a little bit to kind of get going, and he talks himself up and processes some things. But it wasn't flawless, but still worked, and that's how improvisation goes. And they're right now in the song definitely working out, like, how are we going to tell each other, like, when is it okay for me as Harry to move on to some new lyrics if he's going to continue to repeat the music in the background? Does that work? So this is, again, super interesting.
Body now, we gon' work it out. We gon' work it out. Yeah. Hey. Whoa. 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 Yeah. Move your body now. Yeah. So move your body now. Whoa. Whoa. So we gon' move the crowd. We gon' work it out. Y'all know what we about. Hey. Come on. Move your body now. Yeah. Come on. So move your body now. Hey. Come on. Move your body now. We gon' work it out. Yeah. We be giving love. Hey. And we be rattling the subs.
Great change up.
Like the club. Hey, these obstacles we rise above. Hold up, I said we gon' bring the love. Yeah, we be rattling your subs. Hey, reppin' peace like a dove. Yeah, reppin' peace like a dove. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Go and move your body. 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 Get it moving, body. Go and move your body. You go and move your body. Go and move your body. Go and move your body. You go and move.
So one of the things that's really funky is because I'm watching a video instead of listening to just the song, it's much more engaging than it would normally be. Because I was just sitting here thinking, like, this sounds like a couple of guys hanging out jamming, right? That's just what it sounds like. They're repeating things maybe a little too much, but that's part of the creative process, right? Like, you get something that you like, you repeat it, and then you figure out, like, okay, how can I make the last three sounds that I made work together well to create a cool sound, and then we've got the beat. So it is good. Yeah, I mean, especially considering what they are doing, it's incredible, and it's just really interesting to see the whole process and have at least some amount of understanding of it for me, because I did play drums and we would do jam sessions, and you kind of understand how and I've seen people play guitar things and, or guitar circles or drum circles, that sort of thing, and it's the same. They just get into these rhythms and then they kind of almost get stuck, but it's so cool to see, obviously, two people who are incredibly talented at what they do.
Going, get to moving, you improving every single time you proving, locking into all the rhythm.
Oh, I gotta back up. I did not expect that. That is cool. So Harry must have gotten much more comfortable with what was going on and wanted to change things up.
Move your body, go and move your body, go and move your body, going, get to moving, you improving every single time you proving, locking into all the rhythm. We gon' take you on a mission, break you up like an incision, breaking out the mental prison, represent for my division.
And that's kind of that announcement thing I was talking about, right? Where when Harry switched over, he really kind of made it obvious. I don't know if Mark really picked up on it, but made it obvious he was going to do something different because he started something else.
Go and move your body. You go and move your body. Go and move your body. Go and move your body. You go and move your body. Go and move your body.
This.
Get to moving, you improving every single time you proving.
Going.
We gon' take you on a mission, break you up like an incision, breaking out the mental prison, represent for my division. Keep on moving, improving like every second. The negative others that was coming in, we bout to reckon. We doing this for the record, expecting it to get higher. We lifting you up, we lighting you up and bringing the fire. Move your body, move your what? Move your motherfucking body. Move your what? Move your motherfucking body. Hey, move your what? Move your motherfucking body. I think you need it probably.
Move your motherfucking body. Move your damn body. Move your damn body. Move the damn side of your body. Move the damn top of your body. Move the damn.
See, and even that transition, not perfect, but they both know how to respond to each other. So when Mark came in, Harry gave up on him being the singer, which is exactly what he should have done. And I'm not sure if Mark knew he was going to take over, but that's what ended up happening. It's super interesting.
Move your damn body. Move the damn side of your body. Move the damn top of your body. Move the damn bottom of your body. Move it to the east, to the southwest, to the northeast. God damn it, move your motherfucking body like that. You move your body, bitch, with the attitude fat. You moving and bouncing the baby jungle in the ass. I see you when you're on.
Move the body now. Move that body now.
And move your body now.
Yeah, move that body now.
And move
Okay,
your body
okay.
Mark's a very angry creator. He just looks very.
Okay, we rockin' in. Do it through the digital. Let's pivot, though. That other you get to shaking.
Okay, did not expect that change up. I think this is just Harry jumping right in.
Okay, we rockin' in. Do it through the digital. Let's pivot, though. That other you get to shaking your physical. Yeah, we will get rid of all the negative vibes living inside us. Yeah, and every time we move, we crawling like some spiders. To the ciphers, we gon' rip them up. Act like you don't give a fuck. Why? Cause if you're honest, yo, you don't give a fuck. Keep on moving, keep on getting better. Breaking down every construct that you done thought of before. Slaughter it all, bring it right down to the ground. Move to the sound. Hey, even when the bad vibes are bound and surround, you can hop over those. Keep it moving, keep on shaking. We love the vibe we creating. We killing it, no debating. They dealing with Satan, burning past it. We making the message. It's felt through the masses. They feeling
cool.
it every time that we bringing it. Cleaning the rhythm. The drums beat banging. Yeah, get your body shaking, grooving, moving, hanging. Let's go.
Nice change.
Move your body,
Move your body.
move your
Move your body.
move your body,
Move your body.
move your body,
Move your body.
move your body,
Move your motherfucking body
move
like
your
that.
move your move your body, come on, 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 yeah, 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 yeah.
Move your body, yeah. Move your body, like when you're moving that body. When I see it, when you're moving, damn, looking like a hottie like that. When you're walking inside on the room with your motherfucking ass in the room. Moving all around like a broom when you cleaning on up the floor. I said your ass on the floor. Move it on up, gonna clean that ass with my hand and I lick it. Damn, it tastes good, bitch.
Yeah,
Ass, I see the ass.
Yeah.
I see the ass.
move it like a broom, baby.
I see the ass.
Move it like a broom, baby.
See the ass.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna move it from the bottom to the top. Move that ass like a broom. Move that ass like a mop. Move that ass like the motherfucking back of a dump truck.
All right, this is actually fantastic. So Harry picked up on the whole mop thing and what Mark was talking about, and now he's gonna do what he does, which is he's got an environment to play in, right? Like the kitchen, cleaning, whatever other direction he might go off into. So this is really clever of him to do. I'm gonna back up.
From the bottom to the top. Move that ass like a broom. Move that ass like a mop. Move that ass like the motherfucking back of a dump truck. Yeah. Move that fucking ass like a dumb fuck. Hey, keep moving that ass. Keep shaking that butt. Keep turning this up. We do not give no fucks. We going crazy. Move that ass just like the planet. Steady spinning. Girl, you steady winning. Cause that ass gigantic. Hey, keep it moving like a planet that's in orbit. Hey, turning up the heat because we about to scorch it. Keep that booty moving like a hand when you waving. The way that booty moving too amazing. Girl, you blazing. Oh my God, hot like Cajun, you hot like the cuisine. The way you move your booty could affect the whole scene. You be affecting the tides, affecting the vibe.
I'm really curious where he's coming up with these terms. Like, he moved on to dump truck and then planets and the food he just mentioned, Cajun food, and I really have to wonder if they had like gone out for Cajun food or seen a dump truck. Like, what if he can see a picture with some of that stuff in it, because it's just kind of how he operates. But I don't know what the answer is.
Talk to me live. I swear it's an infection. Survive, I might not. It's quite hard. How you move, I improve. Just to see, we get free. They can't do it like me. Check this the Marc in the Mack. Check the vibes that we create and move your body. Check the way we got your fucking body making. Let's go.
It's obscene, lean. And when I'm seeing you bad on the scene, goddamn. I can't.
And so you could see at the end there when Harry was going to let go control, it was obvious to him and it was obvious to Marc that he was going to be done. And now they're completely in sync, probably since about the halfway point of the song. Really incredible.
Check the vibes that we create and move your body. Check the way we got your fucking body making. Let's go.
It's obscene, lean. And when I'm seeing you bad on the scene, goddamn. I can't control it.
Because let me tell you, that transition from Harry singing to Marc singing, that was not planned, right? Like, that was really incredibly well done, and they both knew what was going to happen. They are completely in sync. This is really cool to see.
Move your body, check the way we got your fucking body making. Let's go.
It's obscene, lean. And when I'm seeing you bad on the scene, goddamn. I can't control it. I can't take it. I gotta hold it. I gotta shake it. The ass is too fat, bitch. The ass is too goddamn fat now, bitch. I said the ass is getting fatter, goddamn bitch. And now I'm getting madder, cause all I want to do is squeeze it. Move your body. 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 Move your body.
Yeah, so all this, Harry and Marc know that Harry is going to pick up the song again. I mean, you could just feel it, right? Like, Marc is not, in this case, the main driver of the lyrics and everything, right? Like, really, it feels like that's more Harry's job, and Marc is jumping in when he kind of really feels like he has something out of it. I mean, I don't know for sure, but that's kind of what it feels like to me. So Harry's going to come in here, and it's obvious to me. Okay.
About to break it down. Yeah. I said to move my body used to embarrass me till I realized this is.
Yeah, and even that. See, I did not expect that either. And Harry is great, so he completely picks up on it. But that switch, I would have expected Harry to come in and start singing, and I think that's what he was expecting. But then Marc dropped out everything in the song, and I don't think it threw Harry off very much. He's in the zone right now, and he just said, oh, okay, now I just have to sing to this. But it was not what he thought he was going to start singing, I swear, because that's what it feels like to me. So he just stops in the background.
About to break it down. Yeah. I said to move my body used to embarrass me till I realized this is special kind of therapy. If you're bringing me the remedy, moving my body be releasing bad energy. Yeah, and you know we bring that fucking vibe. Move your body, you gon' feel better on the other side. Damn. Yeah, there ain't no more violation. Check out the body vibrations, creating waves, something like the ocean. Yeah, way we move our body till we overdose and goes in once again to win. My body moves and shakes and vibrates and spins. I'm never injured long as I can keep increasing all the vibes. Ay, keep on moving my body the way we stay alive. Ay, move it, groove it, shoot it, paint it, all it, extinguish, bring this, yeah, clinging to the energy. Every time I move, I'm free. Move it, just like walking me. We gon' hit the target, you gon' see. Go! Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Lost the headphones.
My earphones fell off.
What?
It's getting so hot. It's getting so hot.
Yeah,
It's getting
yeah,
so hot.
yeah,
Feel off.
yeah, yeah,
Getting
yeah.
so hot. It's getting so hot. I can feel it going up to the top.
Yeah, yeah, breaking the thermometer. From New York to Santa Monica.
And see, Harry's paying attention. So Mark got done with that. He knows he's got to put his headphones back on here. But Harry's watching, and Mark puts down the microphone. So Harry's like, okay, I know I can do something. Like, I can jump in here. And Mark, obviously, that he's fine with that because he needs to take care of something. And they're, like I said, they're just jamming. This is just a fantastic example of this sort of thing.
So we increasing the temperature. Every time we round, they got to mention us. What? Yeah, it's getting hotter. We lead them to the slaughter. Yeah, yeah, it's getting hotter. So we lead them to the slaughter.
See, and Mark just decided, okay, that's a good stopping point. I'm going to jump in here with the change up, and then Harry's got to sit back and see what's coming next. Like, what are we doing?
Hey!
Yeah. So there you go. That's the end of the song. Harry didn't know it was the end of the song, but it was.
Hey, that's the shit. Hey,
Go, man.
Boom.
Oh, this is so much fun, bro.
This is a fucking blast, dude.
This is amazing, man. I'm so
fun.
happy. I'm so happy.
Hell yeah. I can feel it. It's mutual, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we are here chilling on the. If you're just tuning in right now, it's good to see you. We're talking about shaking asses and something about that. You know where it always goes with me. It just ends up there somehow.
See, I've seen your shit, man. So I wanted to steer us towards, the I wanted to be in your wheelhouse.
Oh, dude, I just feel at home there.
All right, that's good. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I love this. It's just fantastic. It's really good. It's so, and the song is fun. It's too long, but that's fine. Like I said, it's jamming. That's what people do, and this is a good example of. In fact, this is a fantastic example of what I'm talking about when I say, songs back in the 80s were, or late 70s, early 80s in hip-hop and rap were 7, 10, 14 minutes long, and they would release songs that long. That's because this is what they were doing. They were... It hadn't been whittled down to a single thing, and these guys... interestingly enough, are actually reopening what's that whole creative process again, coming out the other side of hip-hop. Really super interesting, and yeah, I love this one a lot. So thanks for recommending it very much. Pop up drop. Check it out. I don't know. That's it. Oh yeah, like, subscribe, and share, all that stuff. This is going to be a long one. Wow.